Okay, so this week we are heading into Masamune-Kun's Revenge, episode 10. And this episode, it was alright. It wasn't really, that good in my opinion. It was just decent. Now, what we actually see in this episode, in the previous episode, we saw that, there is this new Masamune that makes an appearance. And obviously, he is now going to get into the way of the real Masamune's plan. So in this episode, we basically just see that the new Masamune, the fat one, is obviously getting in the way of the real Masamune, as he is, just making Masamune pissed off. Apparently, the new Masamune is apparently going to get engaged with Aki and, I guess, propose to marriage. However, what is pissing off Masamune, not only getting in the way, but also that he apparently is engaged to Aki, and I guess will end up marrying her. But, however, he tells these three other girls, who are actually, interested to see, the type of individual he is. And he tells them that he doesn't further to, develop his relationship with Aki, even though they are engaged, which is obviously a lie. And then by the end of the episode, we see that there is a competition that is going to play out between the regular Masamune and also the new Masamune, the fat one. And basically, there is a play going on of Snow White. It's going to be a play in which it plays the story of Snow White, and it's going to star Aki and also the new Masamune. Man, I really, there's two Masamunes going around, so I really got to figure out, his actual name, just so, I don't get confused between these two Masamunes. But, yes, the new Masamune and also Aki are going to play the roles of the princess and also the Prince of Snow White. However, Masamune declares that it would be fair if, it would go by popular vote to vote for who is going to be the prince. And so we have Masamune and also the new Masamune making this declaration to each other. Whoever wins gets to play the role of the prince in Snow White. It gets to be with Aki in this play. So yeah, that's pretty much what the episode is, just the new Masamune getting in the way of the real Masamune's plans. Aki is falling in love with, or has already fallen in love with, the new Masamune, and then a competition is going to play out as to who the prince of the role, or the play of Snow White is actually going to play out. Now, I know for a fact that this guy is gonna totally rig the votes. The votes are going to go by popular vote, and most likely we will see that, the real Masamune is going to win because of the fact that this is just a new transfer student. The fat guy just recently transferred to the student. Sure, he's being recognized by some individuals, but he is not as, infamous, I will say, as the original Masamune. But obviously, he is going to rig the votes, in which he is going to end up winning this, election for who is going to be the prince in Snow White. Now, this guy won't play fair. This guy won't play fair, but I have heard that he will do other things, apparently, that are really dickish to Masamune. However, we only have, 2 to 3 episodes left of this series, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but with only 2 to 3 episodes that are going to come in, how much will he do in order to be dickish? Does the story actually go further on from here? Will we get a season 2 or something like that and see, later down the line on what he is capable of? I have no idea, but I have heard that apparently he does more things that are very dickish to Masamune. So yeah, that pretty much ends the episode right there. Again, I thought this episode was decent, and I'm kind of interested to see how the next episode is going to play out. It could actually be funnier than what this episode showcased. So yeah, there is pretty much nothing else left to say about this episode, but you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. It was a decent episode, and, you know, I want to see the next episode. Hopefully it gets better. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on what you thought about this episode on Masamune. Did you like it? Did you hate it? You know, just what was your overall thoughts on this episode? Because in my personal opinion, it was a decent episode. It was neither good nor bad. It was just neutral. Okay? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Love you all. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.